Welcome to the Federal Aviation Administration's Community Education Series. In this video, we'll look at how aviation has evolved over time, focusing on how technological advancements have decreased aircraft emissions and reduced exposure to aircraft noise. The agency works to reduce noise through a number of different means. The FAA also collaborates with airport sponsors, stakeholders, and communities to develop noise abatement procedures for use near airports. The Wright brothers made their historic first powered flight in the Wright Flyer on December 17, 1903. 6 years later, Wilbur Wright was training military officers in the U.S. Army. During the first half of the 20th century, aircraft grew larger, faster, and more capable of providing public service and for private transportation. Aggressive competition between the early airlines fostered rapid advancement in technology and aircraft performance. Federal action ensured safety standards were put in place and maintained. The first elements of the air traffic control system were formed, along with rudimentary aeronautical charting and navigational procedures. By the 1950s, jet-powered airliners began to replace older propeller-driven aircraft. Jets had a longer range, could avoid bad weather by flying higher and faster through thinner air, and were more comfortable for passengers. However, they were also much noisier. The number of passengers carried in the U.S. increased from 200 million per year in 1975 to 863 million in 2023. But the number of people exposed to significant aircraft noise fell nearly 95% during that time. The FAA played an important role in decreasing noise exposures. The agency took a leadership role in the deployment of international standards for noise certification at the International Civil Aviation Organization. This work included establishing Stage 5 noise requirements agreed to in 2013 and the option for more stringent noise standards in the future. Also in 2013, a coalition of 16 leading U.S. research universities and over 60 private sector stakeholders created the Center of Excellence for Alternative Jet Fuels and Environment to further reduce the environmental impact of aviation. As the demand for air travel increases, so will efforts to reduce residual negative side effects of aviation. The FAA, aircraft manufacturers, and airlines do just that through the CLEAN program. CLEAN, funded and supported by Ascent, develops and accelerates the introduction of technologies to reduce noise, emissions, and fuel burn. Technologies introduced in the first phase of CLEAN are estimated to decrease the land area exposed to noise by 14%. In 2021, the FAA initiated the third phase of CLEAN with over $100 million in funding and including a target for community noise exposure. The introduction of satellite-enabled performance-based navigation procedures and more precise flight paths improve the safety and efficiency of the NAS. Satellite navigation, combined with a growth in air traffic, also increased the concentration and number of flights over certain areas, leading to greater community concerns about noise. In response, the FAA enhanced its engagement efforts to work with communities, airports, and other key stakeholders to better understand and, where possible, address community concerns. New automation, information sharing, sensors, and internet-based communication applications enable traffic managers, controllers, and operators to respond to events in near real time. Integrating exchanged information allows decisions to be made collaboratively, with full knowledge of the decisions made by other parties. And unrestricted access to operational information ensures everyone in the NAS can respond to potential disruptions, such as severe weather. Information exchange helps to enhance the capabilities of satellite navigation. Airspace modernization is an ongoing process that continues to evolve over time to maximize the efficiency of the available airspace, as well as new operating concepts such as supersonic flight, autonomous drones, urban air mobility, advanced air mobility, and space operations. New air mobility options provide opportunities and challenges. All parties need to have a role in developing forward-thinking strategies to monitor and address issues that arise. As the NAS adapts to these new entrants, the ability to accurately predict aircraft trajectories and operational challenges, and rapidly transmit that information to aircraft operators and controllers is essential to the ability to accommodate the broad spectrum of future NAS users. The modern aviation industry touches the life of every American in one way or another. Aviation is essential. Airports, airlines, manufacturers, operators, and federal legislation change to meet the challenges and demands posed by the future of flight. The Wright brothers could not anticipate where their efforts would lead. As we move forward, the industry is well prepared to accommodate and respond to the future of aviation. For more information, visit FAA.gov.